Hi guys, Redneck Computer Geek here. So we've got our tread doctor here that I've now used on the dragster tires, and now we're using it on John's in order to cut these in half so that they'll flex. As you can see now, that flexes and moves around, whereas this is solid and won't move. So is it worth 65 bucks? I'm not really sure. So what we do is we hold it up against there and give it a push, and that gets it cutting in. And then once you get in about 1/4 of an inch or so, you let it sit there for a sec. I've been doing a count of about 10 or so, and then give it another shove, and it seems to cut about an inch, inch and a half before it slows down. And then you should be able to finish it out. Like so. So there's our cutout. Like that. And now we've got flex. We're going to do the rest of the tire. And then John's going to take this thing for a test drive. And we'll let him, in an interview afterwards, decide whether he thought it made a difference. It's a bit of a sluggish process. But we're making it through this. The wind is not helping. I think it's cooling the iron as we work on it. But we'll see how long this takes. Here we are after our ride with the cut tire testing and everything. This thing did really well, plus or minus some bad driving on my part. And we'll do a follow-up video on the Sears by itself in order to talk about what we learned and what we think we need to change. And John here. Alright, let's talk about the cut tires. What was your take on the cut tires mud-wise? I agree. The cut tires are definitely working better.
The cut tires mud-wise definitely did amazing. Me and Dan were doing a thing since all of the mud was all dried up.
Yeah.
And there's a centerpiece inside it that me and Dad like to sit and record there. And it was all dried out, and there was a hump basically, and me and Dan were driving up and down it. And Dan went first in it. He got stuck. The moment I went through there, even when he ripped it all up, I got straight out.
Do you think you would have made it through there with the tires uncut the way they were before?
No.
No. So what about gravel? Do you think it gripped better on gravel?
I was driving around on them, testing the tires, and they definitely worked amazingly.
And you said rocks. Do you think it flexed and bit the rocks better or worse with the cuts?
It definitely worked them better.
Alright, so in your opinion, now granted, you need new tires. These things are absolutely roached. They're horrible. They've got almost no tread left in the centers. But in your opinion, in the $160 for a set of tires versus $70 for a tire cutter and an hour of labor, was it worth it?
Yes.
It was definitely worth it to buy a little more of the season?
Yes, And plus, that also means with the tire cutter, you can also cut more tires.
Yeah, because we did the dragster's tires also with that. So there's four tires done at this point with it for 70 bucks. That's pretty good investment. All right, say bye-bye.